ladies, you best be interviewing the old-timers before it's too late. They've got a lot of great stories to tell.
My son and I prospected in the U-Bar Cave south here, 100 miles. Big old cave. To give you some background, I think this is worth inserting. An old-timer named Mr. Killian told us about the Bat Cave. So we went there and we looked and couldn't find it. Went back to him and it's there. 1,000 feet up that slope. It's a steep slope, but it's there, boys. Finally, he remembered. He said, "Oh, the fence builders built a fence right past the mouth." Oh, so we see the fence, and here's a big old manzanita bush. The only one within 50 miles. Cave entrance was right behind the manzanita bush. You couldn't see the entry hole. So we go inside. It's full of what was called guano. Not really guano, it's sloth dung. Do you know what a sloth is?
Yeah.
You know about the giant ground sloth?
Yeah.
Well, that's what this was. But here's this rock, big as a wash tub upside down, smooth. And around it were chevrons of green and yellow. Green and yellow, green and yellow, green and yellow. And green and yellow paint with anasazi was very rare. I think Diana may have seen some up at Aztec or somewhere. Do you remember, honey? Colored Indian paintings?
Yes, I don't remember the color.
Okay, now, and I don't care whether you believe this or not, but you can follow it up. There were 24 arrows stuck in the guano around that rock. They were still fletched with their feathers, and they still had their stone points on. And we never touched it. I forbade it, and the guys went along with me. The University of New Mexico, in conjunction with 2 or 3 of the museums, went down there, and they did a dig. 13 feet down in the guano, they unearthed a human hair net. 500 feet long and 5 feet high. Go to Santa Fe and you can see a picture of it. They have it in a chamber that is charged with nitrogen to preserve it. Human hair net, 500 feet long. Now, what is the point of this? 2 or 3 things. One, to our everlasting credit, we didn't touch that altar or whatever it was, but I have a reason to point this out. My son and I, particularly my son, would find woven sandals in the cave. Good ones. They're 3/4 of an inch thick. They were a good tread to walk on. They were well woven. They were expertly made. They had a part that came over the big toe. They had a retainer over your instep. A good sandal. Made of bear grass.
What?
Do you know what bear grass is, young lady?
No.
Grows all over this country that high and many, many hundreds of strands.
Kind of like our ryegrass.
What'd she say?
It's kind of like our ryegrass back in.
Rye is a wimp compared to this stuff. The edges of it will cut you. But you can strip the edge off.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have a fairly strong material to weave with.
You guys got any more questions?
Nope, I'm good.
Man, we really appreciate this.
You're surely welcome.